Hey you guys, welcome back to Michael Clarida Arts, and today we're going to be adding to the ever-growing archive of reviews of products that add some type of enrichment to the studio environment. I have literally over and over and over again been reviewing products that I think add in some capacity enrichment to those that work in the studio. I've reviewed heaters, I've reviewed peripherals, I've reviewed lighting, I've reviewed brushes, I've reviewed computers, tablets, display tablets, mounts, you name it. All of these things that I believe, technology-wise, that should add some type of element that makes your time in the studio better. Case in point, I recently reviewed a heater that was pretty awesome, and also reviewed some outside lights, which are like, how does that add to the studio environment? It has to do with personal enrichment, okay? But today we're going to be adding, like I said, to that archive, and the product in question, as noted by the thumbnail, is from a company by the name of X Layout. So if you guys remember a while back, I did a tablet mount by X Layout. I reviewed that, and I thought that it was absolutely fantastic. The build quality was phenomenal. I've used it here on my desk now since I reviewed that product, and I've got my tablet right here on the right hand side. Use it for reference. I use it for YouTube videos. I use it for just about anything that I can, and so far so good, right? And what I liked about X Layout, not only was the product spectacular, the branding was amazing, coupled with the packaging was amazing. So after I did that review, they reached out to me and they said, hey, we're interested in you doing a review of one of the latest and greatest products. And I'm like, okay, slow down, slow your roll. Got a lot going on. What do you have? And they sent me a very interesting, how do I put it? It is a monitor stand, right? You guys know that I'm a digital illustrator. If you look behind me on that side, right there, you can see tablets, right? Drawing tablets, monitors, drawing monitors. And this is more of a traditional monitor, one that sits on your desk that has a traditional stand, one that does not mount on an Ergotron mount. And they said, yeah, and you can change up the configuration of it, coupled with it's got ports. And I'm like, okay. And I start looking at it going, what? So it says for all kinds of monitor, laptop, tablet, phone. So it's got a bunch of different things. I haven't even opened it yet. So here's the packaging, right? And you can see in its current configuration, it looks like you can have the monitor up here. I'm not sure if these are drawers or not. What are these things? And then over here on this side, it's got some, if you can see that, it's got some ports that you can plug peripheral into. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox it, right? We're going to look at, because I love their packaging. I'm a package designer as well. I do packaging, I do toys, I do illustration, graphic design. I mean, you name it. I've kind of covered the gamut as far as products. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to unbox it. We're going to look at everything that's inside of the box. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to set it up. Obviously, this isn't a quote-unquote use. Once you set it up, it kind of sets where it is, and it doesn't really do much other than, stay there. So I don't know how I would, make it more exciting than that. But what I am interested in the different configurations that it has, because I got a lot of stuff in my office now. So let's go ahead and set up the X Layout. It's called X Central, the foldable dual monitor stand for all kinds of monitors, laptops, tablets, and phones. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here is how, actually it didn't come to me like this. It came to me in a different box, but that was kind of boring, so I took it out of that box, and this is the way it came to me. So as far as printing goes, very high quality printing, very nice box overall. So it weighs, let me see, max load. The maximum load this particular stand can The big stand, 55 pounds. The max load small stand, 33 pounds. Dimensions, 16.5 by 18.5 by 25 and 3.3 inches high. Net weight, about 5 pounds. Gross weight, about 6.4. It is made of ABS plastic, metal, acrylic, and silicone. Let me see. Foldable dual monitor stand. Very cool. So if you want more information on this particular product and you want to investigate a little bit more and possibly purchase this, obviously I have the links down in the description, but you can also go to xlayout.net for more information. So let's go ahead and unbox this product. Something just fell. I don't know what it was. Oh, this is what I love about this company. This is so awesome. So last time I opened up their little tablet arm, I was greeted with packaging that is just fantastic. I love the way these fold in, right? It creates the X, right? They didn't need to do any of this, right? This is phenomenal. So let's go ahead. It looks like it's one piece that comes out. Go ahead and bring this out. There's some cables for the peripherals. And of course the documentation. There's nothing left in there, so I can go ahead and place it inside. And here is the star of the show. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it out of its plastic cubby. First of all, just by looking at it, I can tell you the quality is spectacular. It's got a bag inside of a bag. Okay, so that's what they were talking about. So here's the larger stand, right? Here's the smaller stand. Wow. So currently we're upside down, so I guess these extend out. They do. Like there's a metal brace on the inside, and it's got silicone bumpers right here, so it doesn't damage any table or anything like that. Wow. Oh, this is cool. Alright, so let's place this to the side really quick. Again, these little rubber bumpers right here. Here's the I/O. You've got two USB blue, so that's probably USB 3. And then there's a USB-C port right there. Here is the, looks like that's what plugs into your computer. And there is a 5-volt plug-in. That's really cool. Little drawer right there. A little drawer to put your knickknacks in. Right, I don't think that'll fit. Maybe a pencil or two. Maybe you have a thumb drive you put in there. Maybe something along those lines. And this looks like where a phone would go. So possibly like this, right? So like this, like this. And then you can see the depressions right here to put the secondary stand on, which is what we're going to do right here. Very cool. Oh, so that's pretty cool too. So let me look. So probably prop this up. It's got an extension right here. Goes into the spot right there. Possibly have something up there. Maybe have something down here. I can put other tablets down there. Maybe I've got, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Put my Samsung down below and put that up top and have that extend, right? Okay. Pretty cool. And then of course I've got these peripheral ports down here that I can plug stuff into, and I can have stuff underneath. It's just great for storage overall. Maybe have my phone down there. So let's go ahead. We're going to look at the instructions because I think that's important. Again, branding, wonderful. X layout. The colors match the interior. The logos, I don't know what that is. Here is a membership, I guess, card, invitation for member registration. You can register this product. Place that to the side. Visual inspection. This has to do with QC, quality control. Okay. And of course a service card. If at any time you have any issues whatsoever, wow, this has stuff right here too. This is fascinating. So basically the smaller unit is a mirror of the larger unit on the bottom. Very interesting. Okay, good. And then, so this kind of shows you what this is, right? Here's the X layout arm that I reviewed right here. This is another product they sell, I believe has to do with phone charging, watch charging, and also for headphones. And it's got a little cubby on the inside that you can place maybe earbuds or something like that. And of course, here is the star of the show today, which is the foldable dual monitor stand. So let's go ahead and open this. And it kind of shows you the features: space utilization, the materials that they use, space age aluminum, very, machined. And this is just kind of, again, it has to do with the overall experience that you're going to get whenever you buy an X layout product. I mean, they didn't have to mount this. They have to put this in here. Again, this has to do with marketing and perception of value. And I think just when they do stuff like that, it makes the perception of value higher, so I respect this a little bit more. It shows you the different configurations. This is stacked. This is, you can have one side by side to each other, which is really cool. It shows you the different drawers. Phone and tablet, phone and phone. For monitors, for laptops, so on and so forth. USB 3.0 and then a Type-C port. Wow. That folds up? This is fascinating. This is even fascinating me more than I expected. So let's go ahead and take my computer off. Obviously you can have it like this. You can maybe set it on your lap. You can have this extend up, sit on your lap, and you can draw, which is really cool. So this is, it separates. Oh wow, and yes, it does. So here we are. So nice. I suppose you could do it. You can do it like that if you like. Or you can do it like that. So cool. This is really cool whenever they have branding on the side, little acrylic item. Yeah, you can literally have it like this. Again, with those rubber pads, it's not going to move. We can always just extend these out. Locked in place. So this is very convenient. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn around, and I'm going to set this up on my actual desk and start utilizing it. This is pretty cool, guys. All right, let's go ahead and set it up. Okay, just because I'm a firm believer in context, you need to understand why something like this is important. So you're looking at my entire workstation right here. So I have a 22-inch monitor here. I have probably a 22-inch monitor right there. I have a large 50-inch, maybe not, maybe 46-inch television back there. Then I've got my drawing tablet that I draw on. That's a 24-inch. And then I've got, of course, here's the tablet mount. That's the X layout tablet mount that I have. I've got it right there for reference. And I've got my monitor right there. And then you come over here and you can see tucked all the way in the back. You see that is an Xbox 360 that I utilize for DVDs and some other stuff if I want to watch movies on this particular monitor. And then you come around to the back and you can see this Ergotron arm. It's a dual arm. That is basically, it is a bit like an octopus, but right tucked back here, there is my workstation right there. There is my Mac Mini with both of my drives, not only my main work drive, but my backup drive. And then I've got these three items right there, which are standalone drives. So you can see Yeah, the organization is just ridiculous. And I've got all the ports right here, and we come around to the side. Right there. So then you have, you can see the I/O on the side of that mount right here. And then below it, I've also got additional ports. So yeah, this is going to be a chore in getting things set up to where I don't have this convoluted mess. Now, obviously stuffed animals, yeah, I like having, you know, the stuff that I've done, as well as some of the stuff that I've worked with and worked on. But overall, I really need to have a better organization overall. And I think this particular device will help. So let's go ahead and install it. Okay, and here is the X layout unit installed. So I've got the smaller stand up front, right over my keyboard, all nice and snug, with the Samsung tablet on top. And of course, if I need to, I can remove this at any time, put that down, and have my additional peripheral in view on the back side. And if you kind of see tucked back in there, let's go ahead and round to the back. Here is the X layout unit, the large stand supporting my Xbox 360, my main work machine, as well as one of my main work drives. The other main work drive is tucked underneath. I don't know if you can see it back there, because there's ample room to put many things underneath the stand. And of course, on the front, let's go ahead and see if we can't move one of these tablets out of the way. And on the front, you can see I've got one of my peripherals clicked into the I/O that they provide on the left-hand side. Overall, really easy installation. The two units are all encompassed in one unit each, so I don't have to install anything. And if you look here, I've got a nice little drawer. I can place SD cards or drives or whatever. And at the end of the day, if I needed to, I've got a little stand right here I can place my phone in, and it actually flips all the way down, but I don't want it to have it interfere with my keyboard. So I'll probably keep it like that right there where I can place my phone in. What a wonderful desk organization this is. Now, obviously, my setup is not other people's setup. I'm pretty unique whenever it comes to setup, right? Not everybody has large format tablets. Not everybody has, you know, all of these extra monitors going on. You know, I use multiple monitors for reference. And over here on the right-hand side, of course, we've got an additional monitor for reference. So hopefully this will give you an idea of what you can do with regards to this particular setup, utilizing these two laptop stands. And they're very sturdy. I mean, I can't even surmise. I mean, one holds 35 pounds, the other one holds 55 pounds. You know, having a large format television, like I have a large format television back there that I don't really utilize, I think that would definitely fit on there as well. And one of the final things that this particular stand does is it does have LED lighting. Now, in the position that I have it configured, you know, kind of hidden away, it's not something that you can see prevalent, but you do see that it's got some wonderful colors that you can use, you know, as ambient lighting and stuff. And I think that's really cool. And here it is on the side. I just wanted to show you guys that those LEDs are really bright, and it definitely adds some perception of value to the unit itself. Excellent. And that's going to pretty much wrap up the review of the X Layout X Central Monitor Stand Space Saver Master Desk Organizer. That's a big title. What did I think of it overall? I thought it was awesome. Man, good build quality. Great options. You know, it cleaned up my messy desk. I'm just going to say it was a little messy. But anything that helps me organize and bring things into line as far as, you know, my studio goes. And it adds value to the studio. With the lights, it's, you know, a possible charging port for my phone or tablet or whatever. It's got mounting ports or mounting areas for different, you know, tablets and laptops, and gosh, just so super awesome. You know, with USB 3.0, it's got fast data transfers, and not to mention it adds ambiance and lighting to my studio. You could use this as a gaming, right? I can put your monitor on top and have your game gaming stuff set up. I mean, it just adds value. So the price point currently on their website is $99.99, and I think at that price point, it's a great value. So that's what I got to say about that. Go and give XLayout some love. You know, whenever you find a company that not only creates great products, but they also put high perception of value on things with their packaging, and it just creates a great experience overall. So kudos to XLayout for creating yet another spectacular product. Awesome. So anyway, thank you guys for visiting the channel. Hope you like and subscribe if you like what you see. And hit that notification bell, because I'll be doing lots of product reviews. And I got something really awesome coming up. It's going to be super, super sweet. So definitely hit that notification bell so you are in the loop, man. Awesome. 2024 is going to be a spectacular year as we wind down 2023. Probably won't have as many videos. That's why I'm trying to get all these out as soon as I can. And yeah, awesome. So we'll see you next time. Bye.